Hello, my amazing sewing family. My name's Madi, and you all. It's the most exciting time of the year because it is time for Project Dress a Girl, which is going to be going all month long. Now, you might be asking, what exactly is Project Dress a Girl? Project Dress a Girl was designed for the sewing community to be able to make really beautiful and amazing dresses for little girls that are living in extreme poverty. And we're talking little girls who have nothing to their name, may not have even ever had a new garment of their own. And so we want to dress them in the most beautiful makes so that way they feel like they matter and let them know that, yeah, you deserve dignity and respect. Because don't we want to empower girls all over the world? So this is year 3 of Project Dress a Girl, and last year we actually helped 2,363 little girls. We helped girls that were affected by the hurricanes in Florida. We helped Ukrainian refugees up in Canada, as well as girls in more than 10 other countries. So you all, this charity event is definitely doing some good in the world. Now you may be asking, how can you get involved in this amazing event? And let me tell you, it is so simple. Really, it's just make a dress according to the requirements, and we'll get into that in a bit, and then donate it the first week of October to one of the many locations that are accepting donations. But before you donate them, make sure that you take a picture of them and post your picture of your beautiful dresses over on Instagram using hashtag Project Dress a Girl 2023 and tag me at Madi Sews for Curves. And don't worry if you don't have Instagram. Just send me an email to this email address right here with your total number of dresses, and we'll add them all to the final count. Now, something that you may not be aware of is that we actually count dresses by the pictures that you're posting. So if you're not posting them, definitely let me know how many dresses you've made. And the way that you know that your dresses have been counted is when you get a response in the comments of your photo saying, this has been added to the count. And did I say that I steal your Instagram pictures and use those for the final compilation in the finale video to showcase all of the amazing dresses that people made? So make sure that you're putting them on Instagram. Now let's talk about the requirements for these dresses, and you're going to want to pay particularly close attention to this segment because it really is important. So all of the dresses need to have at least one pocket, 2 or more is even better. Have no functioning fasteners. I'm talking zippers, Velcro, buttons, any of that stuff. Don't add it on to your dress. What happens is when these items break, the families, the girls, they're not able to repair their dresses. So make sure that any fastenings that you do use are fabric ties. And then make sure that you add one of these labels to your dress. And you're gonna wanna make sure that you add it to the very front of your dress. And the reason why we're doing this is because we want to show people that this little girl is being watched and is being taken care of by an organization. And today I mentioned that we were able to donate $600 from the net proceeds of the label sales. We're gonna do it again this year. And by the way, if you can't get your hands on a label, please don't feel like you can't participate in this event. If you can't get a label, you can't get a label. Send me your dress and I'll put a label on it, okay? Don't let a label be the reason why you don't help a little girl this year. I'm gonna put all of the links down in the description box below so that way you can find that. Now let's talk about the most fun part of all of these dresses, and that is fabric. And let me tell you, we've actually got a fabric store sponsor this year who is sponsoring the event for the entire month. And that is Capital Quilts that is located near me in Maryland over here. So if you're local to Maryland, you're definitely going to want to check them out. But now let's head on over there so that way we can talk about all of the amazing fabric that you can and cannot use. I've got lots of fun fabrics to tell you all about. But first, we're going to start with all of the fabrics that you should definitely avoid when it comes to making dresses for Project Dress a Girl. Now, although it's super duper cute and everyone loves a good holiday print, not every country celebrates the same holidays. So we're going to make sure that we avoid any holidays. It's Dr. Seuss fabric. How amazing is this? I love a good Dr. Seuss story. However, cartoon characters are also on the no-no list. So stay clear from those really fun Pokemon, PJ Masks, and all those other cartoon characters that other people may not have a definite reference for. We all really do love a good patriotic print, but we're going to want to stay clear of flag fabrics, like these really fun and colorful camouflage fabrics. Remember, we're trying to make these so that the dresses aren't country specific. And you know, I'm a sucker for a really good black and white graphic print. You all look at how amazing this kind of newsprint one is, especially with Rosie the Riveter there. And look at this really fun map one. But these are also on the do not sew with list because they have words on them. And people may not be able to actually read what they say. So please avoid any fabrics with words. And last on the list of fabrics that you don't want to sew are sheer fabrics. Now, I'm not going to lie to you. It was really hard finding a sheer fabric here at Capital Quilts. But this is one that I think would get close to it because I can actually see my hand through there. Although there have definitely been more sheer fabrics that have been donated to Project Dress a Girl. And I'll say that when I do receive those sheer dresses, they don't get donated. They go into the scrap bin. So keep that in mind. We want to make sure that all of our dresses are opaque and that you can't see skin through the actual fabrics. Now, if you do happen to have a fabric that you think is a little questionable, go ahead and line it or do fun ruffles or something with a lot of volume because it will make that sheer fabric become something spectacular and not see-through. Now's the really fun part. We got to go shopping for all of the fabrics that do fit the bill, and you all, it's a lot. How about some really fun, cheery fabrics like these polka dots? Under the sea, under the sea. Remember how we spoke about novelty fabrics? Well, this would be a really fun one that you could use. It's not cartoon specific, but it does have cartoony looking animals on it that I think any little kid would really love. Flora and fauna is always a favorite, as well as some really fun celestial prints. And here's a fabric that I always get questions about. I think batiks are phenomenal to use. They fit the bill with it being cotton, they're opaque, they're well made. But not only that, they also help give a bit of a cultural vibe without being country specific. So I really do like batiks. But here are my absolute favorites right here. You all, I cannot get over these art gallery prints. They are just so gorgeous. And all of these are part of the Listen to Your Heart and Tails and Threads lines. So let me show you some of these fabrics, and then I think I'm going to have them cut me some links of this. This is just, I can't stand it. It's so cute. Let's start with the Listen to Your Heart. Now check out this really beautiful one. It has a different color moths on that blue setting. I was thinking that I wanted to do some really fun color blocking with this color. So I matched it up with this. And just like those last two, I thought that these were just so beautiful together. Now let's take a look at some of the sugary sweet fabrics that everyone loves. Look how cute this one is with all of those cute little flowers. And then these gorgeous florals. Who doesn't love a good floral? Well, I suppose that there's some people out there, but come on, really? These are cute. We're using cottons, linens, or blends. We're using all of the opaque fabrics that are not sheer, and we're getting wild and funky with it, with fun colors. Now I'm going to get this fabric cut for myself so that we can make some fun dresses, and I can give you all some really great tutorials. So now that we've discussed fabric, let's talk about what patterns you can use. And you all, this year, one of my most amazing friends, Elisa from Thoughtful Creativity, has made another free pattern for us all to use. You all, we're gonna have so much fun making this dress, but of course, if you've already been making dresses, and a lot of you have, you can use any pattern that fits the requirement. This dress was designed by Elisa for you to be able to mix and match some fabrics that you might have. So if you have some of those smaller, scrappier bits, you can absolutely use them in this pattern. Now, she has a video tutorial on how to put this all together, and I'm going to have that down in the description box for you so that you can find it very easily. But let me tell you, this dress really does come together very nicely. You can modify it, and I'm going to show you a couple of different hats with ruffles and how to add some cap sleeves. So we're going to have fun with this pattern all month long, and it's a great way to learn some additional skills. Now, for those of you who are just absolute beginners, never sewn a dress before, I have the perfect dress for you. And it's actually a sundress tutorial that I did a couple of years ago. So you'll be able to find that in the description box. Now let's talk about how you can donate the dresses. So there's a number of ways that you can donate the dresses. You can donate them in person at Capital Quilts over here in Maryland. And if you donate in person, they actually give you 15% off of your next purchase of fabric, sewing supplies, whatever you want. I mean, you remember those amazing fabrics I showed you all, right? You can also send your dresses directly to me. And I have my P.O. box down in the description box. If you send me your dresses, I'm going to open them during a live unboxing. And these live unboxings happen every Saturday starting the 16th. So there will be 3 different unboxing of your dresses. So definitely, if you want to show the entire sewing community what you've done and the amazing things that you'd like to showcase, send your dresses in. And of course, there are a lot of Dress-A-Girl ambassadors who are on board this year and willing to accept all of your amazing dresses. They're all listed in the blog link, so definitely reach out to your local ambassador and send them your dresses because they can't wait to see them. Now let's talk about the calendar events. You already know that every Saturday, starting on the 16th, we're going to be doing live unboxings of all of your dresses, and it's really fun to see them. Trust me, they are so much fun. But we also have so many amazing YouTubers here who are going to be putting out videos, sharing their ideas, their plans, their fabrics, their tutorials, and just inspiring you with their makes. And there's a whole calendar of them. And you know, I'm going to definitely be reminding you of their videos as well. Some of these faces might be absolute fresh faces for you. Some of them you might already be familiar with. So definitely support our fellow YouTubers here and show them some love on their videos. Let me know down in the comments below if you are in for Project Dress-A-Girl this year and what you're most excited about. I know that some of you all have been sewing for almost an entire year now, and I just can't wait to hear your thoughts. So drop them in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on your notifications by clicking on that bell that you see. What that's going to do is notify you every time that there's a new project, Dress a Girl video that I put out. So you definitely don't want to miss it because it is going to be a month-long event that is going to be extra exciting. And if you want to take it one step further, share this video with your sewing friends, because the more that we can spread the word about this event, the more little girls that will be able to help. And you all, I can't even wait to see where we're going to be this year. I mean, can we hit 4,500 dresses this year? Let's see where we get. If you missed last year's finale video, definitely check it out right over here. You get to see what all of our hard work did last year. And you all, I can't wait to see where we end up again this year. So remember, I love you. I am so thankful for you. And let's have some fun.